Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video and all the information regarding the up and coming event. So we'll get into some of the details on the event in a second because they have been posted. But let's go into some of the new map changes in today's update. Kind of a weird one. I didn't expect there to be map changes, but there are. There are 4 different map changes over the map. And the first one we have is this brand new football pitch here floating outside of the location of the sanctuary where the Herald is now, obviously the Herald Centrum. So you can see this is a new football pitch added into the game, and inside of here you can actually come and land in here and play football in here. You can kick the ball into the goals and the score should increase on these. Kind of a neat little change, a floating football pitch. And what's really cool about this is it is obviously to celebrate the World Cup, which is currently taking place. It's not as good as the original one they added in, which you can see on screen right now, this crazy picture of it, but I guess it's better than nothing to have an additional, I guess, World Cup reference inside of Fortnite, and it will be obviously correlating with the challenges which we have up and coming. So moving over to the next map change, we also have another football pitch location. Now this is the same design as the other football pitch, but this one is going to be located outside of the Synapse station. You can come and find this one over here, and obviously it's the same as the other one. You can land here, get some loot, play football inside of here. It does have a lower section as well, which I haven't really explored. Let's take a little look at it. It's actually quite cool, the lower section, because it actually allows you to kind of imagine these would be the changing rooms for the upper football pitch, which is really strange, but I guess that's just the way it is. And is there even a way of getting up there? Yeah, there's some stairs over here, so you can actually get up here on 0 build as well. So kind of neat, you got that one over there. Now if we continue flying around as well over on this side of the map, we do also have another map change. So let's move over here, and you can see it kind of coming into render distance any second now, and once again it is another football pitch. So yes, we have another football pitch added in here on this side of the map. You can see it right here, kind of cool, and again it's the same as the other one, so there's not really much point of touring this. And I'll fly over to the other map change, but while I'm flying over here, if you guys haven't already, don't forget to tap that subscribe, and don't forget to say goodbye to the chapter 3 island. As we know, the live event will be happening very soon. We'll get into some details about that, including a picture and some teasers towards it posted by Donald Mustard himself. I'd also like to mention this here on screen, which you can see, which is a preview of the up and coming timer, which is actually going to be on top of this greenhouse in between Tilted and the Herald Sanctum. Kind of a neat one, weird spot to put the timer, but I wonder if this house could be relevant to the event. I know there has been some TVs in here and some Chrome references in the past and like a base, but I wonder if it'll actually be like a big part of the event or not. We'll have to wait. So let's move into the next little map change for you guys. Again, you're probably going to guess what it is. It is going to be another football pitch, and here it is, the other football pitch. So there it is on this far side here, over on this side of the sleepy area. And you can see again it's just the same as the other football pitch. So that's it for all the football pitch stuff. Let's get into some of the event stuff, because this is what I really want to focus on. So Fortnite Fracture has officially posted a blog post on the Fracture stuff, and what's really cool about the blog post is it does give you some details and an insight into what the event's going to look like. We get given this picture here, which you can see all over Fortnite at the minute, and it tells us that the event will start on December the 3rd. You can jump straight into it, and obviously you can play the event there. Now what's really cool about this event is you will be able to support parties of up to 4 players. If you are not queuing into the event with a squad, you can obviously emote with players during the event to form one. So that's interesting. They're allowing you to create a party in Phil. I wonder if you're going to need to be in a team during the event. Is it going to make it more difficult if you're solo? I don't actually know. The same again with this one. I'll probably play it with the same people that played the last event, just because they did quite well without actually getting in the way of the camera and stuff. So that's probably what's going to happen on that side of stuff. Also, you won't need to actually, if you are attending the event and you don't have a device to play, you won't actually need one, because you can play it on cloud gaming if you guys want. This can be used on your mobile devices, etc. If you would like that, you can do that. Also, those that are content creators, you will have to capture the event footage, obviously, because there's no replay involved with it. A toast to chapter 3, which is the new toasty emote, which is a reference to the kind of the start of the chapter, which is really cool. And things to know about this event, which I think is really cool, which I've missed here, is the Fracture is a one-time only in-game event starting on December the 3rd, 4 PM Eastern Time. The Fracture playlist will be open up to 30 minutes prior, so you can jump in before the event starts, and you can also join in progress up until 4:40 Eastern Time. So I think what they're saying here is, you know, there's usually a countdown in the event, isn't there? It says the event starts at 4, but then there's like a 40 to 45 minute countdown, and they're just kind of basically saying that without actually going, here's the start time, that's the start time. So they're just saying, if you're a little bit late, say if you're only available at 4:30, and you can't get home or something, you should have that 10-minute window to jump on. Or even if you can't, remember, cloud gaming is the way to go if you are trying to jump into that. Things to do before Chapter 3 ends. Obviously, it goes over all of your stuff. I'm sure you guys are aware of what to do, completing all your battle pass and stuff, the herald rewards, etc., and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, here's the picture though. This is what I want to break down. So this is the picture which we have for the teaser, and obviously inside of here is where we can see all the stuff going on. Now this picture itself is pretty awesome. It really does give us kind of an insight to possibly what the Fracture event could be like and what's going to be involved with it. The first thing you can tell from this is we have a skin in the center holding onto the Chrome style skin. These are all the battle pass skins in here. You can see they are really just kind of getting an insight into that huge tornado. But it looks like there's going to be several tornadoes during this event all over the island, pulling in different parts of the island and consuming it with some sort of crazy disaster. You can also, it looks like we've got kind of the 0 point maybe in the middle. Underneath that, it looks maybe like the 0 point is there, and there's lots of pieces of the island getting sucked into this tornado. And if you look around, you can see different POIs from the sanctuary there on the right to different kind of little huts from the Joneses on the left, and obviously some beach huts at the top left, some petrol stations as well, Spillex petrol stations, and even some other stuff like Risky as well, Rocky Reels there at the top left, and even the Cuddle on the right as well. So this really does give you an insight to possibly what the event could hold when things do start to fracture. Now, the result of the event, we don't know, but a really interesting point I really want to point out here is actually on the topic of Donald Mustard, because Donald Mustard today did post something really interesting, which I think you guys are not going to want to miss. So if you check this out here on screen right now, you can see that Donald himself talks about there possibly being the Reality 153. Inside of his Twitter bio, you can see his location now is Reality 153. Now, the Paradigms reality that she went to was Reality 659, and for those that are a little bit confused what all this reality stuff is, we're currently in Reality 0, which is the island, which is the 0 point island where we're based, but there's other realities where people go to, and people are kind of coming up with a theory that Reality 153 might be the reality where Jones and Foundation went to during the event. At the end of the last event, if you guys remember, Jones and Foundation jumped into the 0 point, and there's rumors that that will be Reality 153. So we could see a reference to Reality 153 inside of the event, and obviously Reality 659, where Paradigm is, will also be referenced during the event. So we'll definitely be seeing multiple realities come together during this event, which is super exciting stuff for anyone who is excited on that side for the event. Now, our final little topic just before we end up the video here, I just want to mention, if you haven't already, the Duelist Grace pickaxe is now available for free for PC players. You can find this inside of the item shop and you can grab access to it. If you would like it, make sure you are grabbing it. It will leave the item shop on the 29th of November, but it will return to the shop at a later date to purchase. So if you're not on PC and you can't get access to a PC, you can purchase this later on. It's a really cool pickaxe, and generally for free, I think it's a great pickaxe, and this could have been a battle pass pickaxe or even an item shop pickaxe on its own, and it would definitely sell well. It gives a pirate vibe, also a chrome vibe. I really do like it. I think it's a great one for the fashion show, for the pirate theme as well, so that will be coming back soon, and I think you guys will like the sword, and hopefully you guys use it if you do like it. It is only a pickaxe though. Sadly, you can't really damage people more than 20 with it. If you could, that would be awesome. Alright, so that's it for today's video. If you guys have enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. And once again, this is Postbox Pat, signing out.